What's up guys, Nico here, and I hope you're all having a wonderful day today, and today I'm gonna be talking about, oh my god, the game is so loud for me. Okay, anyway, sorry about that. I just got blasted because I have my volume up. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so, today, honestly, I'm gonna keep working on the house, finish up what I want to do with it, but, also, I'm gonna be talking about Star Wars. This is gonna be my first time talking about Star Wars, and what I want to talk about it, well, I just want to talk about how I used to love Star Wars and, how, Star Wars is not good as it used to be, and it never will be as good as it used to be because, Disney ruined it. And, well, you know, I get that's, like, not great and all, let me just explain to you guys why I don't really like Star Wars anymore. Before I do so, what am I... Should I cook these potatoes? I'm cooking the potatoes. Also, I want to make sure if I don't have any other gold lying around. No, unfortunate. Where's my potatoes? Okay. So anyway, Star Wars, I remember I used to watch it a ton back in the day. I would watch... I remember watching, the original Star Wars trilogy and the prequels with my dad. I remember my dad, went out to go... I think this is when Redbox was still a thing, because I think Redbox recently also just, like, kind of shut down, I guess, doing what they're doing. Unfortunate, I know. So if you guys don't know what Redbox is, you could basically it's kind of like this machine where you could go and rent movies and games or whatever. So it was pretty cool. Let's see. I don't know, 1, 2, 3. So 4, 5. Okay. I'm gonna make a couch. Maybe should I do it? I think it'd be better like right here because I'm planning on making a couch. Anyway, sorry. So, I would watch the original trilogy with my dad, back in the day. It was awesome. I loved it a lot, as a kid. And I remember, seeing the story of, like, Luke Skywalker and all that. Like, I loved Star Wars so much. You guys have no idea. I loved the franchise so much that I would even get, like, I got Lego sets, Lego toys. It got up to the point where I also watched the Clone Wars and Rebels. Like, I watched all that stuff because I really loved the original Star Wars movies and story and all that made by George Lucas. But of course, uh, he he sold Star Wars to Disney, so I was like, okay, Disney's making him. I'm like, okay, whatever, The Force Awakens comes out, and I'm not gonna lie, I liked it. Like, looking back to it now, it had the opportunity to be a good trilogy, but of course it was not, they messed up. Let's just say, like, Force Awakens is, like, the only good movie in the sequel trilogy. And now, like, after what they did with with 8, like, pretty much Star Wars 8 and 9, they ruined 7 for me. So it's like, 7 was good if they would have kept the story, interesting and good and original and didn't mess up the characters because, you go into The Last Jedi and you can see, you get introduced to Luke Skywalker and he's all depressed, like he's way older, he's negative, he's not optimistic, he's not hopeful in any way, he's just doesn't really see the positive in things and doesn't want to help at all, just wants to stay away hidden on his island, and I think that's like the complete opposite of what Luke Skywalker is, and it just kind of sucks because they pretty much destroyed his character in the Last Jedi, and it's kind of sad because Luke Skywalker is one of my favorite Star Wars characters, and they messed him up, so now I was like, well, that's great. And he also, I'm be honest, I know spoilers, but let's be honest, I don't care. Because the sequel trilogy to Star Wars is honestly awful. So, and it's been out for a while, so if you haven't seen it, I think that's kind of on you guys. Because I feel like, I don't really think there's that many, like, brand new, like, Star Wars fans getting into, like, the old movies anyways, because when you talk to any new Star Wars fans, you ask them, well, what do you watch, and, what do you like? And, they'll probably just tell you Mandalorian, because that's been pretty much the only good thing, that Star Wars has come out. I guess Bad Batch and Ahsoka was pretty good, but, eh, like, Star Wars is hit or miss, it's not great. Boba Fett was okay, but of course, since that show did not do great and had a lot of backlash, I heard recently that Disney's not going to go forward with Boba Fett at all anymore, which is sad because I loved Boba Fett, but I don't like the show, but I like the character. I feel like the show could have been so much cooler, but it was not. And, I feel like Boba Fett was very underutilized and just really wasn't, like, used up to his full potential on what they could have done with the character, but, it's Disney, you can tell Disney does not know what to do with their properties very, like, don't know how to really, I guess, like, respect their, oh my god, the things that they own, which is sad because, I mean, I love, like, Star Wars. I loved it anyways. I don't like it anymore, And I haven't finished the Bad Batch show, but I will be finishing it at some point, I don't know, it's hard to be interested in the show. Oh. It's hard to be interested in Bad Batch when it's just, like, a ton of just, it's just so much filler. So many filler episodes, so much of just doing nothing or doing side quests, which, I mean, I understand filler episodes, but, like, man, like, these guys are just doing a bunch of stuff that's just kind of a big old waste of time, And it's annoying because it's like, listen, I like the Bad Batch characters, but, my god, the amount of times they just have, like, so many useless, like, side storylines or, like, fillers that just go on. It's annoying, because it's like, well, I kind of wish the Bad Batch could actually be doing something important, something, to progress the story, because it feels like the Bad Batch, when they introduce those characters and decide, hey, let's make a show about them, it feels like they didn't really know what to do with their stories. Because it feels like after the Clone Wars ended, it feels like after Order 66 happened, it feels like there's not much story to tell with them after that. The heck? A pigman? It's the first time Pigman got in here. I don't even know how he would get in here. Oh. Oh no, he's here. Interesting, I guess. But anyways, and then obviously, Star Wars had Acolyte or whatever that show is called, I heard about a lot of stuff that happened, and I don't like the show. I know I didn't watch it. I didn't have to watch it. I think it, I heard it has a lot of bad writing and bad storytelling. Let me tell you, as soon as I heard about the witches that, use the Force to create, children, babies, with, using the Force, because they're witches or whatever, it kind of just really made me upset, because Anakin Skywalker, the Chosen One, was created by the Force to bring balance to the Force, right? And kind of destroy the Sith, right? Oh my lord. No 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 no. Oh my god. Oh my god. Are you serious, dude? I'm going to bed. I'm just gonna go get it in the morning. That's so annoying. I was getting levels so I could try and enchant something else, and I just died. Ah, that's so annoying. It's because of that witch. If it wasn't for the witch, I'd be fine. Everything would be perfectly fine, but nope. I just got sniped by a skeleton, of course. It's annoying. Well, there goes all that progress, I'm trying to go fight things so that I can get XP, but of course I die in the stupidest ways possible. Every death. I've died in such a stupid way. The Nether, I died to fire. The Enderman hit me because I was too close to the land, even though I jumped pretty decently far in the water. This time, I got sniped by a skeleton. Like, oh my god. This is frustrating. And he has all my stuff. Oh my god. And he's so strong. Oh my god, he's gonna kill me again. I can't move. I can't move at all. Oh my god, I can't move. Hold on, you guys. I gotta hold off on the topic. I'm gonna die here fighting this thing. You serious? That's so annoying. It's so annoying. I hate this. I guarantee you that same skeleton's probably the one that killed me. Are you serious? Are you serious? Oh my god, that's so annoying. Anyway, sorry about that, cause like, I mean, I'm just trying to talk about oh, where's all my food? Where'd all my food go? Oh, it's all over here, okay. I didn't pick everything up. Wait, where's the steak? There it is. Oh my god, man. Like, are you serious? I mean, I'm at level 6. You know what? I didn't really lose that many levels, actually, now that I think about it. But still, it's still annoying that I died to that, you know? And I got distracted from my commentary, because, listen, I'm just trying to talk about Star Wars, and I'm getting jumped by everybody and dying in such a stupid way, because the witch threw a poison potion got me killed. I think that's everything. I don't know, it's just, God, that annoys me so much, and now my inventory's full. Anyways, so the Acolyte series, you know, the way they made it so how they use the Force to make children and all that kind of makes it feel like Anakin Skywalker is not special in any way now. And it feels like they made it so, you know, Anakin being the chosen one, being the one made by the Force, you know, to bring balance, destroy the Sith and all that, you know, all that doesn't matter now. All because of Acolyte, and you know, I heard it has a lot of bad writing, a lot of bad decisions. Apparently someone headbutted a lightsaber, which makes no sense. That's not supposed to, that's not how that works. You know? But for the people that are against lightsaber, whips, those are real things. Not in the old movies, they were in comic books, so. I know, comic book nerd, you know, I don't know that much about the comics, but I can tell you that lightsaber whips are a real thing. Those are real, so. It's not just like Disney made that up out of nowhere, no. That's not Disney making something up because they wanted to, no. That's a real thing. But, anyways, I don't know, it just seems like the Acolyte series made a lot of bad decisions, and, you know, it's been canceled after one season, which, you know, thank God, I'm okay with that, you know, it's good, because it was not good for the franchise, and, you know, it was made by someone who had no, like, didn't know anything about the franchise, too, so it's like, you know, why were they allowed to make the show in the first place? Like, I feel like when you're making a show within the franchise, such as big as Star Wars, you need to do your own research. I feel like you just have to, because if you don't, then it's just like, what's the, like, what are you doing? Like, what's the point, you know? Anyways, enough of that, yeah, I've been ranting about a lot of new stuff. You know, I used to like the old stuff a lot, too. I really like, my favorite trilogy is the original trilogy. I know a lot of people like the sequels, but, not the sequels, no. Hell no. The prequels, my bad. People like the prequels more than the original trilogy, but for me personally, I like the original trilogy so much more than the prequels. I'm not saying the prequels are bad. I think the prequels are great, but obviously, where's my mouse? I think the prequels are good, just in my opinion, I prefer, uh, the original trilogy more than the prequels, and that's, you know, that's my opinion. You know, people can get mad, whatever. I just prefer that more than, you know, the new stuff, and, you know, that's okay, right? There we go. I think I have plenty of food. I think I'm chilling. I don't even think I need to work on my farm anymore. But anyways, like, I really like, you know, the good old story with Luke Skywalker and all that. Like, I get Luke Skywalker's one of my favorite characters, but we all know at the end of the day, the main character is Anakin Skywalker. Even if he's not the main focus in the original trilogy, he's still an important part because he's Darth Vader, Luke Skywalker's dad. So, you know, of course he's important. Let's put this away. Do I have any... yeah, I don't know. I think Star Wars is not as good as it used to be, and I don't think it ever will be as good as it used to be, unfortunately, because, I mean, Disney, it feels like Disney doesn't know their property. Like, it doesn't feel like Disney knows what Star Wars really is and doesn't know what it's really about, and I feel like they have been ruining it because it was something so special. Like, I haven't even seen Mandalorian Season 3, and I have no urge to watch it, because I guarantee you Mandalorian Season 3 has or just Mandalorian as a whole probably has nothing to do with the story as a whole. You know, it feels like the Star Wars franchise is just like going out and exploring its universe, which is great, but after what they did with the sequel trilogy, it just feels like they ruined their main story, and it feels like now it's just feels like the main story is just not concluded. And if it is, you know, I mean, I feel like a lot of people say it is, you know, I guess it is concluded, but not in a good way. It doesn't have a good conclusion to its overall story, and you know, and the fact that it's just exploring a bunch of different parts of its universe, like, it's probably not even gonna matter later on, you know. I mean, they're cool stories, but like, it doesn't really matter at the end of the day, you know. Like, I feel like you should have left the original like first six movies alone. You shouldn't have made 7 through, what is it, 9, right? Shouldn't have done that. I know they're making another Rey movie, but like, they should not do that. I think Rey is a horrible character. Um, because her character is very flawed, and I'm not gonna go into why she is, you know, because I feel like a lot of you guys that know Star Wars and have been there since the original trilogy, or even the prequels, you know, and have seen all the original stuff, will understand why Rey is not a good character for the franchise. So, you know. Anyways, I don't know. It's just, you know, I used to love Star Wars a lot when I was a little kid, but as time went on, you know, the franchise has been not doing so good. You know, it's been the damage is already done by Disney. You know, they can try and fix it, but no, I think it's just too late. You know, it's hard to get new people into the franchise too, because it's like, you know, it's people just know Star Wars is ruined. That's what I think is horrible, is when you mess up a franchise so bad that when people start saying that it's ruined, new people will not get into this franchise. It's impossible, because new people that don't know anything about it will be going into it realizing, like, knowing, like, hey, this is not, like, it's ruined now. Like, all this has been ruined. Like, it's not worth really going through watching all this. And, you know, people will think that, and they'll be like, well, why even bother watching Star Wars? So, you know, it's kind of sad, because if they didn't, I feel like a lot more people would be watching Star Wars. But, you know, Disney messed up. And it seems like, you know, like, seeing how they've been releasing stuff like the Acolyte series, it just seems like Disney will not, it's just not learning their lesson. Sure, they canceled the series after one season, but I guarantee you Disney's gonna mess it up again and it's gonna make things worse. But, you know, what can you do? You know, there's nothing you can do. It is what it is. You know, it just sucks, because I love Star Wars, but at the end of the day, you know, I don't like where it is right now. And, you know, I hope it gets better, but I doubt it. Anyways, sorry for the ranting, you know, just, I know it's really negative, but, like, you know, how can you be positive when Star Wars is not as good as it used to be and it got ruined by Disney, you know? Anyways, if you guys made it this far into the video, I really do hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye, guys.